I think we all got a little bit carried away when we realised we could name the stadium. Probably every childhood football fan has thought that'd be quite a cool thing to do at some stage, other than being a football player. I think that's kind of the next best thing.
Get radio breakfast with Rich Smith.
Two fantastic guests on the show about a wonderful partnership that has happened and a great, wonderful business story here in Oxfordshire. Next on the show, we're going to be catching up with Justin Merritt from the Oxford City, the owner thereof, and Ollie Squire, a partner in the MGroup. Good morning to you both.
Morning, Rich.
Thanks both for joining us on the show. Ollie, to come to you first and foremost, the MGroup, a lot of history here in Oxfordshire. Just fill people in about what you do.
Yeah, you're right. I think we've been in Oxfordshire for nearly 100 years. I think we've got 100th birthday coming up in a couple of years. So we're an accountancy firm based in Oxfordshire. A lot of our clients are based in and around Oxford as well, although a lot of them are even further afield, some as far as Australia. So we provide, or try to provide, a bit of a holistic accountancy service to all of our clients, covering the main accountancy bits like audits, the statutory reporting that clients need for annual accounts and things. We do management accounting and reporting, and then we try to get involved in the more complex areas as well of tax planning, business restructuring, all sorts. We've got a dedicated corporate finance team. So yeah, we really have the overall package and try to be a bit of a one-stop shop for our clients. That's us.
And away from sort of crunching the numbers, if you will, also something very important to the MGroup is supporting the local Oxfordshire community.
Yeah, definitely. We get involved in a lot of work with local charities and other partnerships in and around Oxford as well, which is obviously part of the reason we've decided to get involved in Oxford City recently, with Justin's help.
And is that just another? Is that just another arm of that locality and to support you moving into an area such as football?
Yeah, definitely. I think we probably 99% of the people that work with us, we're all football fans, and I think any football fan in Oxford or Oxfordshire has always kept an eye on Oxford City and how they've been getting on. And obviously, over the last few years, it's been a bit of an upward trajectory, and things have been going well. So it's a club that we really wanted to get involved with.
Well, it feels remiss now not to bring in Justin Merritt, Oxford City owner, and Justin, as Ollie's just alluded to, Oxford City upward trajectories and a fantastic achievement not a couple of seasons ago, and wonderful stuff. An FA Trophy second round game coming up tomorrow at the stadium as well, and the stadium, as I neatly brought in there, is all about this partnership.
Absolutely, the MGroup Stadium. It sounds great, doesn't it? And we're delighted to be working with the MGroup. They share some of the values we share. We build the club. It's more than a football club. It's about partnerships, community, and people. There are three core pillars of the business. But yeah, football's about connecting people, individuals, and through fan engagement, through welcoming business partnerships. There's a whole host of opportunities, and we're absolutely delighted that the MGroup have chosen to work with us, and it will be a partnership. We've obviously had an exciting partnership this year, being partnered with the University of Oxford as well, and likewise, 100 years in business in Oxfordshire is phenomenal. Similar with the football club, founded in 1882. Yeah. So we've got some steep history between all of us that we're going to be great and exciting and lots of positive things.
You've got a few more years on us then, just
yeah.
You're
I wasn't there, Ollie. I wasn't there at the start.
I'm pretty sure Justin was, actually. But anyways, I mean that's so interesting as well. You alluded and touched on with the Oxford Uni as well, and with the MGroup as well. We're talking heritage brands. And I know we've spoken about actually on the business brunch a little bit earlier on in the year. Heritage brands here in Oxfordshire with the experience, being cemented in Oxfordshire life and community. For a football club, again, with that age and heritage as well, to be associated with like-minded people. I guess it's getting the like-minded people in the same room, Justin.
Definitely, and we're really looking forward to Tuesday night's game as well, where we've got a welcome reception, well over 100 guests from different businesses, and actually we've seen such interest in supporting community sport. It's not just football; we have netball there as well, but and male and female football as well, and. I've noticed really the willingness this season beyond any others of companies wanting to get involved and support grassroots. It's not just Oxford City as well, Oxfordshire FA, who we partner with, but we've had a record in our junior and youth sections alone. We've welcomed over 35 new businesses this year to support junior and youth football. So there's a whole business ecosystem that sits behind the community provision, and that whole active health, getting children into sport and education is what we're all about, really.
No, absolutely, and remembering lots of conversations that we had from last year, and every sort of facet, it is tick box Oxford City, and you forget almost that actually. The club goes far beyond the 90 minutes that maybe the men's team that you watch. You go, hang on a minute, well, there is a women's team, the youth development team. There's everything else about it as well. It's an incredible thing. And Ollie, just bringing it down to a football fan level. Yeah. How much of a buzz is it to kind of just to be walking in to Oxford City and being like, yeah, that's our stadium. It's the MGroup Stadium.
I think we all got a little bit carried away when we realised we could name the stadium. Probably every childhood football fan has thought that'd be quite a cool thing to do at some stage, other than being a football player. I think that's kind of the next best thing. My footballing abilities aren't quite up to scratch, so it's about as involved as I can get really at that level.
No, absolutely. I think you're absolutely right. It is exactly that. And Justin, just sort of looking forward to the future. I know you mentioned Tuesday night and wonderful things happening, but lots of great things happening at the club up to the sort of Christmas period, not least all the fantastic football that's going on.
Yeah, there's lots of games. They come thick and fast. It's a busy season, both men's and women's teams. And we're also planning a number of events for the summer. We've got some community days. We've actually had a record with the launch of the new kit as well. We've got about 1,000 shirts that have gone out, which is unbelievable for Oxford City. So we're planning a day to try and get as many of those shirts in the ground as possible. So it will create a really good atmosphere. And then early discussions with the MGroup. We do want to put together a series of networking events, but also the one that I think Ollie will be able to get his boots on will be a business tournament, which I've also had a lot of discussion with the Oxfordshire FA about making it the Oxfordshire, the Oxfordshire business tournament, and OFA involved in it as well. We'll have to have a brilliant trophy there, but I am a little bit concerned with the levels of fitness and what medical support we might need.
It might be St. John's on the sidelines at every game.
Maybe just get one of them just to follow Ollie round, just if he's playing, just to make sure he's all right. Well, look, it's clear to see that it is a fantastic partnership and working both angles and both ways. It's been great to chat to you both, and long may the sort of partnerships and everything continue, and the great success, of course, of the MGroup and Oxford City as well continue. Justin and Ollie, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks very
much. Cheers.
It's brilliant stuff. We love hearing about great, fantastic business stories here in Oxfordshire, don't we? And that is definitely one such one. Imagine just being like your company, the sort of name in a stadium. It's quality in it. Love it.